Chanticleers will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
On the run, it's Thomas. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Makes a quick catch. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Bruins with 1st and 10 here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Matthews.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The Bruins will send their punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Receivers are bunched together. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Morris. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Gonna run it. It's John. Here he goes. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down, out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Kick is away high, headed toward the sideline. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Touchdown, UCLA. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Coastal Carolina, 0.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Toss play to the outside. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Dropping back, it's Brown. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks it open space. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
1st and 10 now for the offense. A quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
The Bruins are in the red zone now. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
UCLA 7, Coastal Carolina 0.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Looking downfield, it's Brown. The pass is hauled in over the middle. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, it's Knox. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
To throw, it's Brown. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Begin with a quick throw to the left. Gets into space at the 50. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Gain of 5. Second down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They finally corral him at the 1.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Bruins line up with a first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Coastal Carolina, 0.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and... There he goes. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks into the clear. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle made after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Brown. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Tackle, but 1st down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Design quarterback run. Stopped for no gain, and that'll be the final play of the 1st half. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting 1st half. Can't wait to see what happens in the 2nd half.
17, Coastal Carolina.
And the Bruins will kick this away to begin the 2nd half.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw to the left side. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion. It's a toss play to the right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. The quarterback setting up to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Finds his man. It's Woods. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bruins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. They continue to roll up the score.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Coastal Carolina, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Knox. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Bring it up. Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Brown. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down to the 47.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
By the tight end. Loss of 3. Second down coming up.
Now it's second down here. Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback.
He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Caught quickly.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Chanticleers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion.
Here we go, Zach.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He'll get into the end zone again. They feed it after the touchdown with a 2-point try to cut in this lead.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
At the 14. And the UCLA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Oh, the pass is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Here's the toss play now, running left. He's swarmed by the defense.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3.
Let's go! Let's go!
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Brown. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, UCLA 24, Coastal Carolina 8.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Play action, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Here he goes. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on 3rd down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Gain of 1. And that's third down.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Brown. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, room to run here. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the Chanticleers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Pace, 27, jump.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Simpkins. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock, and let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
The Chanticleers pick up enough for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it, you never know.
The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Looking downfield, it's Brown. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a 1-score game. Hope still alive.
That is a big conversion here. They are coming on strong near the end, but will it be enough? The 2 here gets them within a possession. They got to get the ball back, and that is always the trick here. Will they have enough time?
Now the coverage team a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it, and the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Makes a quick grab. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He keeps it on a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
At the 15-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, how about that? What a call on 4th down. They get the conversion under a minute to go, and that should be about it. What a job by this offense to be able to come up with a victory today.
Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.